So, I was contacted on YouTube by an LED manufacturer, and they wanted to know if I could test one of their products out. So, of course I said yes. So, let's see what's inside. Ooh. This right here is an LED light bar manufactured by Rigidhorse. They're a company based out in China, and they're thinking about opening up a market out in America. So they wanted to get some people to review their products, and they were nice enough to ask me. How cool is that? This thing's rated at 120 watts. It's 21.5 inches, so that's 40 LEDs, 3 watts a piece. They're Philips brand LEDs. It comes out to about 9,000 max lumens, and a color temperature is 6K. So it's nice and white. And it'll even work off of a 9-volt battery. Now, you notice some of them don't light up, but that's just the battery. If you use the 10 volts that they recommend, all of them light up. But it's kind of cool that you could power this entire thing off of a little tiny battery. I don't think you could do that well with a spotlight. This is their curved model, and it's the combo spot flood. So they have the spot in the middle and the floods on the end. But you know, nice simple shipping and whatnot. It doesn't come with a harness, and it also comes with some brackets. So let's take a look. Okay, so here's the funky looking brackets that they give you, and you can mount them, and it allows the light bar to be adjusted more securely, because I think it mounts to 2 separate locations on the light bar so that you can mount it, and then this is the pivot angle that you can lock it down so you can get the perfect angle. It's pretty neat. I haven't seen a bracket like that before. And it comes with some hardware. You got long bolts, small bolts, washers, and Allen keys to adjust it all. So here's the beauty right here. Look at that. Looks a lot nicer in person. Pretty nice looking, pretty big, pretty cool. So it's pretty neat. So let's go take it outside and take a look at it in the daylight. So here's the beast. If you notice on the top, I already have a 51-inch LED light bar by Your Life, and that one's 250 watts. That has 55 watt Cree LEDs. This one obviously has a few less LEDs, and they're also lower wattage. So in brightness, these aren't going to compare, but you'd want to compare this to something of, the same size. But we'll still check out how the curved angles compare to that later when it gets dark out. But yeah, here it is, curved, pretty cool. You put that on there, and it'll fit a lot better with the body lines and everything. So if I wanted to mount it up on the bumper, I could. That'd be kind of neat. But this video might take a bit of a turn. I was taking a look at it, and the size is kind of perfect. I'm thinking going underneath. There's a lot of space back here. A lot of space. So, my idea is to see if I can mount it back here and see if it'll still look good. Hopefully I don't have to move the license plate up or anything, or if it'll show right, but I'll see how it goes. But if everything goes well, I'm gonna put this on the Honda. Yes. It's dark out. Perfect time to test this bad boy. So, here's the light bar, and I have it hooked up to my little relay set up for now. So, first, let's turn on the headlights. Something interesting about LED light bars, no matter what voltage you put into them, as long as what it's rated for, it never dims. With standard automotive headlights, the more voltage they get, the brighter they are. So right now, these headlights are going to be kind of dim. When you turn the car on and the alternator's running, they get brighter. But with an LED light bar, it doesn't matter if it's on or off. It'll be the same amount of brightness. So these are some Sylvania Silver Stars right here. These are just the low beams. And let's see how the light bar compares. Not much of a competition, huh? Big difference. It's got a nice beam to it too. It's kind of cool.
You know, for a little light bar too, this thing's only 21 inches. That's pretty nice. I can't complain with that. That's pretty badass. That's only 120 watts right there. Look at that. It's pretty bright. Test 2 is going to be a little unfair just because of what this thing's up against. I'm going to test this 120 watt, 21 inch, 40 LEDs light bar against the one I have on my Jeep right now. This one's rated at 9,000 lumens. This one's rated at 24,500 possibly. So, you know, this the roof light bar is about double. So this is very unfair, but let's just see how they do. So there's that one. And the roof. Still, that's not too bad. That thing's still putting up a decent fight. Holy shit. You literally can't look right now. It actually hurts. That's amazing. But when you fall into the beam, you can kind of see the brightness of them. That's pretty cool. Oh, wow. Those are so much worse than high beams. Holy crap. But that's rather impressive. That's not too bad. Especially for the rating it's at. I think this thing will do awesome on the Honda. Huh. Alright, so you've seen what that little light bar can do. Now let's get around to the fun part, actually mounting this thing. So, I figured this is going to be easiest if we take the entire front bumper off this guy. I'm going to see if I can mount it somewhere in there and see if I still got the adjustments that I need. Something that I noticed though, right now about the only negative that I'm seeing about this light bar is the way that the bracket is designed. The wire gets in the way. So when you go to push this back, it starts cutting up the wire. That kind of sucks. But besides that, I haven't seen anything else bad. So bad wire placement, everything else is awesome. Take a look. So you'll see the bolt and washer go down the bottom. Now you can see how these brackets operate. So you'll notice that they can pivot up and down to where we need it, and then we can lock it down with the Allen keys. So there we go. Check it out. Now I flipped the light bar around so that the wire's on this side, so I can adjust it how I need to, and the wire's not going to get crushed on the bracket anymore, so that's not a big deal. So I think it's time to put the bumper cover back on. So, do you see it? Because I don't. There it is. Neat. So, I'll give you guys a drive too, but oh man, that thing is so bright. Jesus. Nice. Tell me that ain't the fucking coolest shit ever. Look at that. That's awesome. So here's our wonderful low beams right here. They look gorgeous, don't they? There's our high beams. Here's the light bar. Now it's hard to tell. I'll turn the headlights off. That's just the light bar right there. That's actually pretty decent. And the way that I got it aimed, it's high enough that the hot spot on the road isn't super visible, and you can see pretty much everywhere. It's not too bad. I like it a lot more like this now. You can actually fucking see. So I'm pretty happy with that. That's pretty baller. I'll take some pictures side by side so you can see what this thing really looks like, because this video mode doesn't do it justice.
got a little interior light too. Ooh.
So, there you have it. It's my installation of my 21.5 inch, 120 watt, 9,000 lumen LED light bar. So, big shout out to Zoe from Rigidhorse for contacting me and asking me if I wanted to check out their product. So I tell you what, this light bar is awesome. Definitely tell you to go and get it. And it's cheap too. $70 whole. That's including shipping. That is a steal. Seriously is. So yeah, go check them out. I definitely recommend them. Hope you enjoyed. I know I will.